Okay, so let's have a little look at what actually comes in your C9. One thing I will say while I'm just pulling this all apart here is, of course, you'll get the support of everyone in this group while you're doing your C9. You can pretty much guarantee that wherever you are in the world doing your C9, there will be someone in the world starting on the same day as you, which is great. It's always nice to have that support. Of course, everything that you need is also in your box, but we also have a really excellent app that you can download to your phone, and basically it's going to take all of your credentials, your height, your weight, your age, your goals, and that app is going to basically keep you on track. You put in a start date, you tell it when you've taken your supplements, and it just really helps. I found when I've done my C9s, the app is just absolutely so essential. So please download that. You can get it on Apple and on Android as well. It's called Forever Fit. But let's have a little look at what's actually in your box. So with your C9s, you now get the choices. You get lots and lots of choices. Originally, when I started to do the C9 about 8 years ago, it was just one flavour and one flavour fits all. Now you get the choice to choose either your vanilla or your chocolate shakes, but you also get to choose your flavour of aloe vera. Now the reason for that is because this year, 2019, Forever have basically reinvented the way that we package our aloe vera. It comes in these new Tetra Paks now. I like these because they taste nicer, but they just fit in the fridge nicer as well. I really like them. I think they're quite cool. The reason that we can allow you to choose different flavours is that the Tetra Pak is designed to keep your aloe as fresh as possible without any preservatives. So it's actually a purer, fresher aloe that we have now than we've had in the last 40 years, which is really exciting. So you can choose the plain aloe, which is 99.7%, just the inner part of the aloe leaf itself. For those of you who prefer a tasty aloe, I like this one. It's 90% aloe, so you still got all of the benefits. So I always like to think 90% of the bottle is just the leaf. The rest that goes into this one is cranberries and apples. So it does still have a little bit of a kick of the aloe. You still get that aftertaste, but it's much easier to drink. You can also go with the berry flavour as well, which is delicious. I think it's the nicest one, I really do. It's 84% aloe. So still lots and lots of aloe, all the benefits of the plain one, but what you get in here is sun-ripened peaches, so it's very lovely. If you've got a sweet tooth like me, you'll definitely like this one. What we ask when you choose your aloes is when your C9 comes, you pop it straight in the fridge, and your aloe is best consumed cold. Now, as soon as you open your litre, basically only open one at a time, because as soon as the air hits this aloe, because there's no preservatives in it, it will start to oxidise and go off. So to keep it as fresh as possible, open one at a time. What also comes with your C9 is your little shot glass. Now the idea of the C9 is a cleanse, isn't it? It's not a diet. How can you diet for 9 days? It's a cleanse. So what you're going to be doing is drinking 2 of these litres in 9 days. Your first 2 days is when the initial cleanse is really starting to kick in. So you're going to be having 1 of the litres over the first 2 days, and this shot glass is going to be very handy for you. So it's just a couple of shots every single day. Once you get into the healthy habit of actually doing that, you will miss your aloe after the 9 days, guaranteed, because it's that kick-starts everything. You get your shaker, obviously it's going to help you with your shake. The shakes themselves are lactose-free, they're gluten-free, so we advise that you use a non-dairy milk with them. You can use cow's milk, but we advise that you use either water if you prefer. I know some people don't like milkshakes, so you can add water to it and it's still really tasty. There are lots of milk alternatives. Almond milk, coconut milk is delicious, rice milk, soy milk, whatever you choose. These are actually brilliant shakers. They don't leave any lumps in your shakes whatsoever, and believe me, I've tried a lot of shakers. This little package that also comes in your box here is really to keep things as simple for you when you're on the C9 as possible. So we know that a lot of people will be doing this around very busy lives. You might be heading off to work, so it means that you don't have to take time out of your life to do the cleanse. Basically, everything is packaged in a way that it can travel with you. So what you'll do is you'll be following your little step-by-step booklet, which comes here, which I'll talk you through in a second. And we've got lots of amazing supplements. And if you look on the back here, this is your breakfast, lunch, dinner supplements. All you would do on a daily basis is snap off that little blister pack, take it out with you. Always making sure that you are consuming your fibre sachet every day just to keep everything running smoothly, shall we say. Most people are deficient in fibre and we don't really know, so this is a really great supplement. What it also does is it's going to help you to absorb all of the nutrients from all of the good food that you're putting into your system, so please don't miss this one out. My top tip for the fibre is to sprinkle it over your food, tastes of nothing. Or if you want to mix it up in a drink, it's better with just warm water, hot kind of cooled water. It's lovely in your hot water and lemon, which is advised, or your herbal teas, which are advised on the C9 as well. What you will also get is this funny little thing, which is your measuring tape. And let's have a little look at this book. So this book is designed in line with the app, really. The app will ask you all of the same things. It goes through here what I'm going through right now, what's in your box. We ask you to write down your goals because it's proven that when people write their goals, they're more likely to actually stick to them. And you've got some of your measurements in here. Now you don't have to write, you don't have to take before pictures of your C9. However, from my own personal experience, I always do it. I don't show anyone them. I might put them on the group for you guys to see, but I don't show them publicly. Please rest assured that we will never show your photographs publicly unless you say that we're allowed to do so. But sometimes what you'll find is that you can see a really visible difference in your 9 days from your before and after picture. So I think it is a good idea to do. Days 1 and 2, it says here, are the initial reset. So what happens mostly in this country or in the western side of the world is we tend to use food as a bit of a crutch sometimes. So when we're sad, we eat too much. When we're happy and we're out celebrating, we eat too much, we eat lots and lots of the wrong things. So what we find is that we can be quite bloated and we can suffer with lots of different indigestion problems, all of these things that I'm sure you know. Now what happens on the cleanse is for the first 2 days, you're giving your body that reset, as it says here. So what you're going to be surviving on is 1 shake, lots of aloe, and lots of your free foods. Now when your booklet comes, you can open up page 15. This is a list of your free foods. Mark's already gone through them in the next video that's coming up, so I won't touch on them too much. But basically some of the common misconceptions of the C9 is that it's a starvation diet, that you're not going to get all of the nutrients that you need, that you'll be low in energy, when actually it's the complete opposite of that. When you give your body the rest and your digestive system is allowed to digest everything that's already in there, what you'll find, and you'll see it on this page, it's not just coming from me, usually about day 3 or 4, people wake up with incredible amounts of energy. Now that's not to do with the energy supplements or anything like that, it's basically because your body has been allowed to be brought back into balance essentially. When your body's back in balance and it's fed with everything that it needs to keep it working properly, you'll feel amazing. So I've been doing the C9 every year for about the last 8 years. I do it twice a year. I do it at the start of the year because I've overindulged at Christmas, and then I'll do it again after summer because I've been enjoying my summer as well. So you can do the C9 up to 4 times per year. Remember, it's not a diet, it's a cleanse. But what it's designed to do is give you the kickstart to say, okay, I want to change something. So the C in C9 stands for change, or clean 9, because you're basically cleaning up your habits, you're changing your habits, and you will feel amazing. And we do have a money back guarantee with these products because we know that they absolutely work. So that's everything that comes in your box. All you have to do is get your app downloaded, open up your book, use it like a manual, page to page. Use this page for support. We are all here to support you. We're all behind you. We've all done the C9 before. It's absolutely brilliant to see your updates, your recipes, and of course let us know how you're feeling. Any more questions about the C9, please comment below and I will answer any questions. For those of you who have seen something called an F15 on our page, the F15 is exactly like this box. It's the same products that come in it, but it's designed as a further 15-day follow-on program for those of you who need a little bit of extra time to reset your body. Some people need a little bit of extra time. It's also designed for people who are looking specifically to lose weight, and that program goes from beginner, intermediate and advanced, and really the differences between those levels are based on your fitness levels. So at beginner level, it'll be for someone who maybe exercises once a week or hasn't exercised for a long time. Intermediate's for someone who's a wee bit more active, and advanced is for someone who's at the gym maybe 4 or 5 times per week. Thank you for listening. I'm really excited to help you on your journey. Can't wait to see your results. Any questions, please fire them over, and speak to you soon.